I think, for me, I think Corey Kispert will get drafted, and this goes with the whole college to the NBA transition. Corey Kispert was a very good college basketball player, but I just don't know how well he's going to transfer over to the NBA. There's a lot of comparisons of him to Joe Harris, the three-point shooter from the Nets, which I can see because Kispert's a very good three-point shooter, but other than that, I don't know how much his skill set would move over to the NBA. As far as Drew Timme goes, I think he has great footwork. He's a good scorer down in the post, but I just think he can be a little bit lazy at times and maybe not as strong as some of these other certified NBA centers and forwards. So I think Suggs will definitely have the most success out of those big three, if you will. But I think Kispert will get drafted. I can see Timme not even being drafted at all.
Left wing now to Alonzo. Has it with him in the triple threat. Dribbles to the top of the key. Now Popek backdoor, right block, left-handed layup, up and in off the glass. Great cut and finish by Matt Popek.
Back here on Jacket Sports Weekly, I'm Cyprowski, and today for the interview section, I'm joined by Waynesburg running back Nick Hall. And I think more this year than any other year, you guys kind of found a dynamic duo in the backfield with you and Justin Flack. What has your relationship been like with Flack?
Oh, we're super tight.
And you mentioned the offensive line. That kind of brings me to my next point. A lot of people don't give a lot of credit to the offensive line, but obviously you being a running back, you depend a lot on the O-line.
Yes, sir.
How important is an offensive line in football? We'll go back to that Saturday game against Bethany. Last season, you broke your ankle against Bethany. This year, on senior day, 165 rushing yards, 2 touchdowns. Where did that come from? Maybe not a lot of people might not pick up on this because you kind of have to watch the game, but you're one of the few people, no gloves, no arm sleeves. What's your decision behind that?
That's actually
15 on the shot clock. Cam Old, left wing. Bozovic step back three. Shot is up, no good. Brennan Smith rebound, spins down low through contact, and he finishes. Brennan Smith, a huge play. 39 seconds to go. Waynesburg up 62-60. Duda now left wing fires three, and he nails it. Josh Duda. He's got 14 total on the game. Tied at 66, 3 minutes to go in overtime. A big shot from the senior, Josh Duda. Type of throw we've been waiting for Tommy Burke to make. And a great one to his favorite receiver, Logan Klein, is Cornell. And guess who? Tim Henderson picks up the kickoff down the far sideline. Schufert's got him around the neck. Henderson breaks out of the tackle. Tim Henderson to the house. The hat trick for the senior, Tim Henderson.
And it's pretty clear you're the always energetic, get the team going type of teammate. What does it mean to you to be in that kind of role and be that kind of leader for this team? Breakfast for dinner? How about late night breakfast in the Beehive? SAB hosted their first late night breakfast of the semester last Wednesday night. Haley Custer was there at the scene.
This sets up Case Western with an opportunity. Since no one touched that ball and went out of bounds on the far side of the court, Case Western's going to have a chance. And they're probably going to put some size out on the floor, and they could throw it up towards the rim and try to tip it, because you can tip a ball with .3. It's pretty much impossible to catch and shoot. So Case Western taking a timeout, and they have a chance to put 2 points on the board here with less than a second to go. And in the NBA, we saw a similar thing. The Suns that lobbed the DeAndre Ayton at the end of the game to win it at the buzzer. I don't think we're going to see an alley-oop here, but a tip-in opportunity is definitely in play for Case Western. There it is.
Now, Tanner, are you going to be a Debbie Downer and pick the Teal Tomcats as well?
Yeah, Jared, I'm sorry, but I'm going to have to give you a not so fast, my friend. Last night, but in Detroit, he started to work on his ball handling skills, his court vision, which could make him potentially dangerous for this Nets team. And also, I don't think he has to be as good as he was for the Clippers, because he's playing with some of the greatest players in the league, in Kyrie, Harden, and KD. So I think as long as he contributes at least a decent amount, stays disciplined, doesn't get hurt, I think he could help out this team. Yeah, I have a couple here, and I went a little lower on the draft board. Ayo Dosunmu, I think he's been overlooked this entire year. I mean, he was a Player of the Year candidate for the entire season. I know that Illinois lost in the tournament to Loyola Chicago, but Ayo is one of my, if not my favorite player to watch during the entire season. He's got great size at 6'5", 200 pounds. He can do everything. He can score the ball, dish out assists, grab rebounds. He was the leader on that team. I think he's an NBA-ready player. He has great vision with the ball in his hands. He's not the best defender, but he's willing to defend, and he leaves his heart out on the court every single game.
2 outs. Runners first and second. Still 0-0 here at the Waynesburg University baseball field. Now here comes starting left fielder, sophomore Joe Kraft. He is just 1 for 4 on the year from the plate.
He hits from the right side. He has 2 strikeouts out of his 4 at-bats so far this season. Runners on first and second, 2 away. First pitch, Kraft hits one up the middle. Here comes Mike Bell rounding third. Mike Bell coming home, throw not in time. And Mike Bell's going to come in to score the first run of the game. Here's Mastovich, backs it all the way up to midcourt. He's guarded by Thompson. Davis, deep right wing. Jaden Davis from way downtown. His first bucket of the game, and it's a 3-point explosion for the Colts here in the Upper St. Clair tip-off tournament.
Miller, shotgun, drops back, fires deep down the field, looking for Romantino. He goes up, makes the grab, stretches for the end zone. Touchdown, Dakota Romantino, and it's Miller time here at John F. Wiley Stadium. Trevor Miller, first collegiate touchdown to Dakota Romantino. What a throw, what a catch as Waynesburg goes on top, 6-0, 9 minutes to go, first quarter.
But staying with that Case game, as you know, many people know, 9 catches, 260 yards, and a touchdown. Those 260 were the second most in football history, a record that was set all the way back in 1968. How awesome does that sound to you that you have the second most receiving yards in Waynesburg University history?
For WCTV Sports, I'm Tanner Cyprowski.